I overload these motherfuckers!
That's it.
What was that? Wow. Wilson's a powerful, powerful boy. Okay. You're a medic.
This is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, you trust me.
I know who you work for. I'm gonna trust you less.
Won't make it. He's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
I read that as pissing the boots. It's my favorite saying now, even if it's not real. What do you mean never heard of them? We have heard of them. We've heard of them very, very, very much. We sold some Cerberus data away. That sounds familiar.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Sarah. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
We remember everything. It's so sweet. They could have so easily amnesia'd their way through this situation, but no.
They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
I love that they don't even get to know their boss's name. I know it's like this spooky, secretive, fucking base racism organization and everything, but like imagine just not even being allowed to know the name of your boss. Imagine if Amazon's CEO was known as like Spooky Keith or something like it's the exact same situation. And it works really well. I fucking love the elusive man. He is horrifying, but when you think about it in that way, it's really stupid.
The elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Oh, well that makes a hell of a lot more sense. Okay. He'd better have answers. Let's be a bitch. Like, we just woke up. We're very, very cranky. A fucking sleep of 700 and whatever the fuck days clearly wasn't enough.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure...
Oh yeah, because I'm so sure he brought me back to have a conversation with me, Jacob. I don't know why he just stopped in the middle of dialogue there. Please don't let that be a running issue. That's one of my least favorite things in all of video games. Yes, hello? What was in that data pad? The walls just started screaming at me when I poked it. Oh, Steve Blume's so confused. He's so hobbly and crouchy. I get the feeling that was supposed to make dialogue and I've broken all dialogue. Whoa, hello? Oh, they were just sleeping. I kind of feel bad. They were never gonna do anything to me. Jesus, Jacob's body looks really weird. I don't think, Wilson looks like it. Obviously, he's not a terrifying fucking bionic magic space god super soldier or anything. He's just a medic, but fuck, he looks quite a bit more normal than Jacob does. Why can't my anus be like 3 fucking inches wide total? Sorry, millimeters. 3 inches is still quite a lot more than what he's working with. Fucking hell, dude. I'm working with at least 5 inches of pure fury. Where the hell do we want to go? Look at these layouts, by the way. How much cooler is this already than the first game? And I adore the first game with all that I am inside. Ow! This is unsafe. This is really, really unsafe. Right, you need to overload absolutely everyone right now, buddy. I'm a singularity too. Thank fuck they just decided against murdering me. No. No, they did not. Pull, 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 pull. Yeah, there was no getting out of that. I even died in the most brutal way possible. I was sucked down through the void. I live in the engines now. I'll forever fuel this ship and make sure the mechs have a lovely, nice, warm house to go back to. I really love being able to blast off legs. Holy shit, man. This game is so cool. Why are you using a shotgun? I don't remember Jacob being a shotgun boy. Alright, interesting. It works for me. Can I have your guns? You know I'm gonna be scarier than you. Do you have any other gun? No, you have only this pistol. Is it the same as mine? It better not be better than mine. Why do I have what a medic has? I guess maybe that's where I found my guns? Oh, that's disappointing. And I also already fall into pieces. They weren't fucking around with insanity difficulty, huh? This is a little insane. At least I actually have some cover this time. I was this close to cover, like from the fucking start, and I just ignored all of it. Right, let's end this, man. So I can throw a singularity vaguely over there. Please work, please work, please work. Yeah! Oh, good. Okay, so it doesn't have limited range. That went and hit almost everyone. Man, it's like it takes their legs out. I love this a lot. My aim's bad, and I don't think it's my fault. I think it's because I'm an adept and therefore shit with guns. So I think even though my reticle looks as small as it is, I don't think it actually is that small as far as I can tell. Wait, where do I want to go? They seem to have info over there. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where the fucking cool place is. I want to go to the very uncool place, and I want to read forever. Okay, this is the uncool place. Oh, it's just money in them? Okay. Ooh, hacking in Mass Effect 2. A lot more interesting of a minigame if I remember than Mass Effect 1, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Oh, it's Snap. It's not very interesting. What the hell am I talking about? Oh, God, I remember you, I remember you, I remember you. There you go, the little battery. The battery's up there. I think there's multiple kinds of batteries, which is going to be annoying. But you do get more money the quicker you do it. Do I care about money? I must have brought a hell of a lot in from the last game. I had the max amount of money, I think. Like 999 million.
Burns and internal injuries from the explosion. Subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to very zero temperatures.
Oh God, trees.
Trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable.
Please stop spunking in my respiratory system. I'm sorry, Miranda. I've been exposed to much worse than a vacuum. I've been outside today, and that does not that doesn't do wonders for me. Oh God, I hate hay fever. It's extra bad this year. It gets worse and worse every year for me, and I don't know how. Here we go.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh, Steve.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
I miss you already. Miranda
My
isn't
God.
nearly as sultry.
Wilson
Steve was
betrayed
way
us all.
hotter. Is this your idea of due process?
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
Holy
I'm
shit,
never wrong.
Jacob's eyebrows are
I
thick
thought you had learnt
daddies.
that by now, Jacob.
Now you can't question him. Don't know who he's working
Should've
for.
taken him alive. See what he knew.
Shepard
Risky.
loves torture.
I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Excuse me, did she just
Not
murder my
anymore.
Steve Bloom? Not happy with this. Ah, dude. It's worth it. Don't you worry. I forgot how cool Miranda is. I don't think I liked her very much the first time around, but being back here? Shit, she's a badass. I knew he was lying.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean
Hilarious
the
that you're talking about
I know
that
you
when
work
I
for
have no
Cerberus.
reason to trust you at all.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
I forgot that Jacob's such a sweet, wholesome little man. He's really, really terrifying and murdery as well, but god damn it, you kind of have to be in Cerberus. Kind of comes with the territory. When you're working with Hades' little puppy dog, then it's about the best we're gonna get. Location during the attack. Well, yeah, where the fuck have you
Speaking of,
been?
you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Her forehead is just as monolithic as mine, and she's meant to be like the sex goddess of Mass Effect, huh? Okay, sure. Other
What about the
survivors.
rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
She has a nose like a tree trunk as well. It's strange. Like, she looks like a me face. Ah, some might have
We can't leave
survived.
without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up.
God,
Without
it's
you,
hot.
There's no point to any of this.
Okay. In which case, where the fuck are we going?
Where are we going?
There's no way they
Another
can tell me
Cerberus
that, right?
facility. The elusive man is
Wow,
waiting for
really
you there.
helpful. I've already been to several thousand, and if I don't
I'm
come,
not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to
I'm
stay
sure they've
and
still
roll
got
with the
many
mechs?
catheters
Be
still
my guest.
jammed into me. They will find a way to my cum. Lazarus
You're the
Project.
Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Why?
What does Cerberus
Take
want?
it out of me.
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Maybe he just thinks I'm pretty. Maybe he wants to sell me to his son or
I've had
something.
enough of this station to last a
I'd
lifetime.
make such a beautiful bride.
2, in your case. Come on.
She's all sarcastic and cool. I'm glad. If any Australian is gonna survive into the space age, I'm glad it was her. Even if she's definitely some kind of war criminal and enjoys playing with corpses just a little too much.
Before you meet with
Oh,
the elusive
I'm
man,
so weird
we need
and
to ask
crusty.
you questions to evaluate your condition.
I like
Come
the
on,
lighting
Miranda,
though.
More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Yeah, Jake, 2 years. We already know, but we might be able to get a little bit more information out of someone who actually worked on the project, instead of just stood there looking pretty with a massive, massive gun during the
Did
project.
you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done.
I'll never be able to look at a
Start with
table in the
personal
same way ever again.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Now on, I will only be eating things that are thrown into my mouth. It was painful.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
We already know the screams never
I read
stop.
the report. 50 Marines died in a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
The mayonnaise slathered all over his scalp, mostly, but okay. It's our chance. It's our chance to fulfill our dream of satisfying Miranda, or a woman in general, to be honest. I'm not sure Liara counts. Yeah, why did we leave him behind? We're done. It was a hard
I
choice.
left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
He's got weird, shapely, triangular man titties as well. He's a really weirdly built man, but he's got a very pretty face. So I'll allow it for now. I won't go hacking away at your fucking
The elusive man is waiting for you in the
masculine
other room.
form just yet. Why did I get renegade-y stuff? When did I renegade? I'm happy to be a complete bastard, but I don't know why it
I
happened.
wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Jakey, come
The
on,
elusive
we're
man is waiting for
friends!
you in the other room.
And I'm also really, really scared of hanging out with the elusive man. There's only one casual outfit that I'm ever going to. It is this one. It's beautiful. Holy fucking shit. Also, it's the one that Horcrux put in my banner, and I love it. Oh, are these jeans? Because it makes my ass look incredibly rectangular. These are like slacks. Who wears a leather jacket with slacks? Also, what is this collar? I modded this thing to look so much cooler than it does here, but whatever, he's fine. What armor do we want to go with today? Oh, we only have... Woohoo! Oh, that's nice. So we only have the generic armor that comes with the start of the game. So nothing here looks great just yet. I don't think I'm able to change... Yeah, we only have N7 armor right now. I can mess with the helmet, but that's about it. I don't like the recon hood. I think that looks horrible. Material, though. Oh, I could be all glossy. How pretty. Sacrificing Kaiden to save the space racist? Please explain that to Jacob. Please explain to Jacob that you saved the space racist. She hates alien. He works for Cerberus. What are you talking about? That's the humanity for... He'll be happy about that. Ugh. Oh, God, what is that? I'm just going with the darker black. I can't deal with colors. Jesus, what is Neon Shep here for? Can I get white there? No, I like the red. I like that deep red pattern as well. Oh! Oh! Oh, we get to look so cool! Except this takes away my cool little leathery mohawk. I don't know if I can resist that. Pattern color, it's gotta be red. Ooh, but I like what it's done to my arms there. Oh, my arm doesn't do anything? Okay. I think we'll go with that. I think that looks really, really... Yeah! We look fucking awesome! Do you want me to talk about... Okay, so this is gonna be a rant. So, to everyone who just really doesn't care, I'm fucking sorry. But I think I made a pretty damn good choice when it comes to Kaiden and Ashley. I can never help myself but to save Ash over Kaiden, even though I don't really like Ash, because honestly, I think Kaiden may be the only poorly written character in the whole fucking series. And at the very least, definitely the first game. Obviously, I've never seen him go beyond that. He's just not really anything. I almost guarantee he's much more to femsheps, and because, you know, romanceable people always will get a little bit extra. But for Ash, I might not like her. She is, after all, a cyber soldier sky bigot. But I think even here, she's an incredibly nuanced, incredibly believable character. You know exactly why she is the way that she is. She's deep, even if she's not something I want to know, and definitely wouldn't want to fuck on account of her non-hypothermic pigment. No, we will save that just for Liara and all her fucking scalpy tentacles. She comes from a family line that's been, like, driven into the ground and held back from everything because her war hero granddad surrendered at the hands of the aliens. Humanity obviously didn't take kindly to that, and she'll forever blame the Turians for the way that her grandfather will be remembered, and the frankly shat-on legacy that, you know, higher-up humans scapegoated him for the sake of propaganda. She might have undesirable characteristics and everything, but you know where they came from, and in a horrible kind of way you can a bit sympathize, even if you can't justify it. Ash is a fucking good character, who I'd probably worship in any other game, but here she just pales in comparison to any of the aliens, so she's bottom of my list of everyone who's still alive. Your armor is now from the Death Star Armory. You are very, very right if it wasn't for the N7. Oh, look at my pretty little colorful spine. I'm so pretty. Wonder if all my bones get to look like that. I hope that's an okay justification, because I'm sure Kaiden gets better, because I know Ash gets really good in Mass Effect 3, as long as she lives. I assume Kaiden is probably the same. But I really don't like him in Mass Effect 1. Ah! One of the most iconic things in my entire life. I love this room.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
I'm so pale. I need to change his complexion first chance we get.
For people who know what you and I know.
I don't trust anyone who doesn't want to fuck Garrus, so Ash dies every time. Yeah, but I don't think Kaiden wants to fuck Garrus. I just don't think he does. So he dies on account of being straight and against fucking aliens. How dare you? Those people don't exist, it's the future. I'm kidding. I'm straight, I just happen to want to fuck aliens. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Where does that fall in the alphabeti spaghetti community? You don't know me.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
Why couldn't you have made me more pretty?
Aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Oh, you're not sucking down on a crayon anymore. That is actually a cigarette. So a man of your caliber, the man this truly fucking powerful, like, look at the way he's sitting. Actually, to be fair, he's got his legs crossed. That crotch deserves to be torn wide the fuck open for the sheer level of gravitas this man carries. And yet, he doesn't have a cigar, and he crosses his legs like a bitch. What's going on? What are you hiding from us? Is your bulge concave? Does it go deep within you? What's wrong here? Man's got an inverted cock. It's like an ingrown hair, but much fleshier. You are not my friend.
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Genociding everyone who isn't you?
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies.
Only human?
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Did this man say I was sleeping? Did he say while I was out of it or while I was sleeping? Are you suggesting that, like, the pile of meat that I was just having a little nap? He was just too grumpy, too lazy to get up and save the world again. Dude, what do you mean? I'm built out of mostly, like, pig guts or something. Who did you kill to rebuild me anyway? Or were you cloning my organs but my brain was alive? I don't quite know how Lazarus works. I'm sure there's a hell of a lot of lore on it that I just never read into or have forgotten about. Let's ask about Cerberus.
Doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
And tell me more about these abductions.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Particularly sexy
Hundreds
humans?
of thousands of colonists.
Where we going? We're going down to
I'd say that
Slough?
fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Surely it's not random if they're only going for humanity. But then Cerberus would tell me that they're only going for humanity. Let's ask about Alliance A.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. Their rebuilding
I sent the whole
still
human
stretched too
fleet
thin
at
to
'em.
Waste resources verifying
I've never
the
done
Reaper
that
threat.
before.
Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Did humanity even have a fucking alliance, or an army, or a fleet at this point? Purely because I saved the life of 3 absolute cunts. Oh god, I still regret that decision with every single second that passes, but hopefully we ain't. Why me?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent.
I'm a
You
symbol,
stood for
not even a
humanity
boy
at a key
anymore.
moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you
I'm
killed
Greta Thunberg with a
They
much
have to
bigger
respect
dick.
that.
Alright. Wonder if one day they'll resurrect her. Where do we start? No, maybe I believe you. I don't want to give in to the elusive man just
If
yet.
what you say is true,
I need
if
to
the
learn
Reapers are
more.
behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a
He's got a
shuttle
little
ready to take
stripy
you to
polo
Freedom's
shirt on
Progress,
underneath.
the
Oh,
latest
no, it's just
colony
part of his
we've got.
fucking tux.
Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
This form of spacesuit is just, it's really off-put, because it is just like, I mean suit that is in space, not spacesuit. I don't think he'd survive a whole lot if he walked outside with that, kicked down his pretty little window, and I'm just supposed to trust them.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect
Poor
me to trust them?
Jacob!
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it.
Look at the
You'll
reflection
be
in the
just
fucking
fine.
floor, it looks so cool!
For now.
It's still probably like a 144p JPEG, if not worse. Maybe it's a little bit better in the remake, maybe it's 145p, who knows, but it looks... Oh my god, the art style for me, always much more important than graphical fidelity. So I would argue that Mass Effect 2 is a much more beautiful game than, I don't know, what the fuck's come out recently. Even Returnal, which has an incredible art style. Like, if I'm thinking space aesthetic, I go for Mass Effect every single time. Oh, the direction is god tier, man. That's probably unfair. Like, the outer what? No, that's like cell shaded almost. I don't know, like Jedi Fallen Order. I'd absolutely take Mass Effect. You don't get many sci-fi games, do we? Especially not sci-fi RPGs. Do I have a choice?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress.
Man,
Find any
guys,
clues
sim
you
for me
can.
like
Who's
1,000
abducting
times as
Cogs?
hard so I can buy me
They
a
have any
ship with this
connection to the
view.
Reapers. I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Or let's raise an army. This is what the cult will do. We'll get to space. We'll be the first fuckers to colonize a planet. We'll shit on Musk. will be even muskier than Elon could ever hope to be. Because it's like a long journey into space. There's only one shower on my spaceship, so we're gonna get awfully musky. But god fucking damn, like, I know space holidays are gonna be possible within like the next 10 years. They're supposed to be, I believe. Like, isn't Bezos supposed to go up really soon? I know Branson, who's like one of the biggest English billionaires, is supposed to be like starting a holiday or like vacations into space business or whatever. I know it's gonna be forever until that can be affordable by like the general public, but man, it's gotta happen in this lifetime, and I gotta fucking see it. Take me to the moon, Miranda.
I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Can I take off my hat? I don't look nearly as cool right now. Actually, yeah, I do. I'm not a fan of my hair. Just remember who's in charge.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
That doesn't make me feel great. I'm not a fan of Cerberus. I'm gonna make you do some horrible things. You sound jealous? No, she doesn't. She's not betraying any emotion in her voice at all, which is maybe exactly why she sounds jealous. Shepard is some kind of psychic fucking genius, obviously. Thanks for resurrecting.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.